Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix. Today we are going over something that every player has on their mind is how do you not get tilted? And I could give you a short answer, but and the short answer is probably the best answer, but we're gonna go over everything here. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and comment. Share this video with others. And if we can get this video how many likes? Should we go for like goals, guys? How about let's go for 500 likes. If we can get 500 likes, I will literally never do a like goal again. No, I'm joking. But anyways, so how do you not get tilted? What is being tilted? Because that's the thing that we need to ask ourselves here. So if you guys don't know the term tilted, when you're getting slightly mad at someone / something. So to be getting mad at something. In Brawlhalla, you could be mad at either the other player, your opponent, or you could be mad at the game itself. But how do you not get tilted? How do you not get mad? So how do you not get mad and how do you not get mad at the game are two different things. First, let's go over how do you not get mad. So how do you not get mad at Brawlhalla? You get good. But anyways, always know that the reason you lose isn't because your opponent is running off stage the whole game, because if that was the case, he would be the if he would beat everyone by doing that, he would be the best player in the world. So he's not the best player in the world, therefore you can beat him, and you can still beat people who are the best in the world, but like at your skill level, you know what I mean. So why is he at your skill level if they're running off? So like if you get mad because you're making the game long, then you got to work on your patience, right? Maybe slow your game down, maybe always aggress, but don't aggress too much. For example, if you always aggress and you get really close to people, it makes you in a really punishable position most of the time. Like if I'm always trying to aggress, they can punish me. And if I'm missing because they're running, it's hard. So you got to bait out the attacks, things like that. If you can find a way to force your opponent to try and hit you, most of the time they're going to miss, so you can punish it. So how do you not get mad? You pressure your opponent if they're running the whole time, force them to make a move and then punish, or just have a lot of patience. And if they're running, just know that like if you're mad at them for playing a specific way, it's because you're bad. And learn how to play against it. There's YouTube videos. I have a video on like how to play against Lance, and I can do like other weapons how to play against. If you guys have any suggestions, put them down below. So get good scrub is tip number 1. Tip number 2, how do you not get mad at the game for shitty hitboxes and things like that? Because this is pretty shitty. Actually, that was kind of fine. That's kind of fine. You know what isn't fine though? Ooh, I can't mind that. Oh, that was super close. I will land this eventually. That is not fine. Yeet. Yeet, I love that. Like, you can make that even higher and it will look worse. Like, yeet. Okay, anyways. How do you not get mad at the game for stupid stuff like that? Trust that the devs will fix it if it's truly broken. And Brawlhalla isn't perfect, but so isn't any fighting game. Brawlhalla is one of the most perfected fighting games, in my opinion, for competitive play. If you compare it to Smash, Smash is not competitive. It's just a party game that people turn into a fighting, like an esports. Like, it's a great game. It's a lot more fun, but Brawlhalla is built for competition, right? Smash isn't. No offense to Smash players, but it's just Brawlhalla is a bit more competitive. So you need to know that you are you're playing one of the best competitive games for fighting games, and know that those extreme hitboxes, you get hit by, like, sometimes you'll hit them, you'll land them, and your opponent gets hit by them and you're the one laughing. So just know that like that tiny bit can happen, but it's very rare. And if you call the game bad for any reason, it's because you're not good at it. No offense, but like unless you're like the best player in the world and you're like complaining about how bad the game is, then that's the only way you can justify yourself, in my opinion. I think the game is really well developed, and if you're just not good, watch video tutorials, because if you keep telling yourself you're not good, you can get really tired and not want to play, therefore getting tilted. Another thing about getting tilted is the longer you play, the easier it is to trigger it. This means that you get sweaty, you get tired, and then you come up with excuses for losing, things like that. But knowing when to stop is some of the most important information like that you could know. Like knowing your limits on, oh, I'm not playing well, I should stop playing, is the most important thing. Obviously don't stop playing as a whole, but maybe just for the day or something. But yeah, just knowing when to stop playing is key to like keep placing well and keep playing at your best level. You can build up bad habits if you play for like short periods of time, or not short periods. You can build up good habits for winning at short periods of time, but bad habits if you're playing for like 8 hours straight and you're just super exhausted. It's not good. Like, you'll think you get practice, maybe learning the combos. At first you'll get a lot of practice, but eventually when you know them and you're practicing 8 hours a day, it's just too much on yourself, so give yourself a break. You don't even have to practice every single day. Like, think of how much LDZ practiced when he won BCX 2016 and BCX 2017. Like, he didn't even play in tournaments in 2017. Like, what? He played in like the first quarter of the year, and then like that's it. So, yeah, knowing your limits, knowing when to stop, and not playing too much is key. And this is how I avoid being tilted. If you blame yourself on being, like, playing bad because you're tilted, like, I get, like, you're mad and things like that, but thinking you're tilted as a term, or as a mechanic, you could say, if you pretend it just doesn't exist, this is what I do, then, like being tilted, if you can't blame things on being tilted, right? It's because you're mad. Don't say, oh, I'm just tilted. Like, I don't think being tilted is a thing. You can be mad at the game, which could be being tilted, but tilted is way too vague, and I don't like using that word. Knowing exactly what your problem is the best way to solve it. And being tilted, like, I like to pretend it just doesn't exist. If I'm too tired, I'll stop playing. If I'm getting angry, I'll stop playing. But, like, if you blame things on being tilted, you'll think it's more of a real thing. And, like, you'll think it's actually a real thing to be tilted. Therefore, you're more likely to get tilted. Like, if you're cautious about being tilted, like, you could get it, kind of like a placebo. Anyways, if that was confusing, sorry about that. Thank you all for watching this video, but thank you all for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, comment, and also join the Discord. Link is down below. See you dudes all later. Love you all. Have a good day, night, morning, wherever it is. Mars Day if you're watching on Mars, Jupiter Day if you're watching on Jupiter. You know, guys, you know what I mean. If you're watching this on Mars, then can you show me where the Martians are? Okay, bye.